Imagine two people. Same city, same salary, same job title. One of them, 5 years from now, has a small but growing investment portfolio, some savings in the bank, and sleeps pretty well at night. The other one, same 5 years later, same salary, maybe even a raise or two, but somehow feels like they're falling behind. Like no matter how much they earn, there's never anything left. Here's the strange part. The second person isn't reckless. They're not blowing money on vacations or gambling it away. They're actually quite responsible. They pay their bills on time, every single month, without fail. And that, right there, is the trap. Because the thing quietly draining their wealth isn't a bad habit. It isn't laziness. It's something that was sold to them as a smart financial decision. It's the EMI. EMI, equated monthly installment. If you've ever bought a phone on a payment plan, taken a car loan, used a buy now, pay later app, or signed up for a credit card with easy monthly payments, you've met the EMI. And on the surface, it makes total sense. You want something, you can't pay the full price right now, so you break it into small, manageable pieces. Seems logical, seems responsible even. This is exactly what makes it so dangerous, because the EMI was not designed to help you buy things you can afford. It was designed to help you buy things you can't afford and feel comfortable doing it. Think about how EMIs are marketed. You never hear, this TV costs 80,000 rupees. You hear, just 3,299 rupees per month. You never hear, this car will cost you 12 lakh rupees plus interest. You hear, drive home today for just 18,000 rupees a month. The full number sounds scary. The monthly number sounds harmless. And that tiny psychological shift from the total price to the monthly payment is where most middle-class financial lives quietly begin to unravel. Here's what's actually happening inside your brain when you see an EMI offer. Psychologists call it payment decoupling. When you pay for something all at once, the pain of parting with that money is immediate and sharp. You feel it. But when you spread the payment over time, that pain gets diluted. It gets separated from the pleasure of getting the thing. So your brain registers the benefit, the new phone, the new car, the new couch, but barely registers the cost. It feels like you got something almost for free. And companies know this. It's not an accident that every major electronics store, every car dealership, every e-commerce platform pushes EMIs. They've done the research. When people think in monthly payments instead of total costs, they spend more, a lot more. Studies show people are willing to pay significantly higher total prices when payments are broken into small monthly amounts. The monthly number feels like the real price. The interest, the processing fees, the total outflow, that becomes invisible. Now let's look at what this does to a typical middle-class salary over time. Meet Arjun. He earns 60,000 rupees a month. Not bad. He's got responsibilities, rent, groceries, utilities, but he's managing. Then, over a few years, here's what happens. He buys a phone. 2,500 rupees a month. Easy. He gets a car loan. 12,000 rupees a month. He needs it for work. He furnishes his apartment on a payment plan. 4,000 rupees a month. It was a great deal. He takes a small personal loan for a trip. 3,500 rupees a month. A new laptop on credit. 2,000 rupees a month. Each of these decisions, in isolation, felt completely reasonable. He didn't buy anything crazy. No diamonds, no yacht, just normal stuff, normal life. But here's what happened to his monthly income. 24,000 rupees of his 60,000 rupees. That's 40% of everything he earns. Now belongs to someone else before the month even begins. It goes out the door automatically. And every month, he feels a little tighter, a little more stretched, a little more anxious about money. And this is the EMI trap in its purest form. Not one bad decision, a series of perfectly reasonable decisions that together build a cage. Here's the psychological insight that changes everything. Most people think wealth is about how much you earn, but that's not quite right. Wealth is about how much of what you earn you actually get to keep, and what you do with what you keep. The EMI trap doesn't just take your money, it does something more insidious. It takes your future options. Every rupee that's committed to a monthly payment is a rupee that cannot work for you. It cannot be invested. It cannot compound. It cannot give you the freedom to take a risk, change jobs, start something new, or handle an emergency without panic. Economists and behavioral finance researchers talk about something called mental accounting, the way we mentally categorize money. And here's where EMI thinking distorts everything. When Arjun looks at his salary, he unconsciously thinks of the 36,000 rupees that remains after his EMIs as his real income. The 24,000 rupees going out doesn't feel like spending anymore. It's just auto.